Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Charlton County High School. We're at Indian Field Live. We've got a big one tonight on Blackout Tuesday. It's the Indians and the Bulldogs coming up. I'm Adam Bell along with Sammy Hendricks. How you doing, Sammy?
I'm doing good. Ready for some region
We got
baseball.
A big one tonight. You went over the standings in the region and you wrote them down for me over here, so we'll go down. We'll talk about them for a minute. Obviously, we're number one right now in the region at 10-1 overall, 6-0 in the region. The surprise to me, you mentioned it to me during the JV game, Atco in second place in the region right now at 4-1. Lanier a half game behind them at 5-2. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's it just shows how much improved the Atkins County baseball team is to be up there in the top three here in this region.
So with you and I talked about last week, I didn't see Clinch beating Lanier.
No.
I didn't see it, but it happened, and that's what kind of threw a wrench in everything as far as this week goes with the standings. But the Indians, to really lock in that number one region spot, need to take care of business all week this week.
Yeah, this is a really big week for both teams. I mean, we talked about it earlier, I think last week. If Charlton County wins, that's going to put us up about a 4 or 5 game lead in the region over the second, third place team. And for Lanier, they lose 3, that's going to drop them down 3 spots. But they can come in here and they can win all 3 games, or at least get 2 out of 3. That's a big momentum swing for them to get back up there around in the second, maybe take the first base spot.
I know with these 3-game series with all these different region teams and all, man, these standings can change in the blink of an eye. It only take 3 days and all of a sudden looks completely different.
Yep. Three games, most everybody's schedule for the remainder of the season will be, 3 region games a week. So they're big every week now.
So it's going to be a race all the way to the end, isn't it? But the Indians could, I really feel like, just a complete collapse for the rest of the season. I really feel like the Indians could take care of business this week. They'll probably lock in that number one spot.
Yeah. Still a lot of baseball to play, though. I figured out the other day, I think we still had 16 or 17 games. There's still a lot of baseball to play, so anything can happen.
Oh, no doubt. But I mean, we've seen the we've seen the rest of the region so far, and it's pretty much us and Lanier.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Clinch the other night with the Bulldogs. I'd love to find out what happened.
I watched part of the first game, but I didn't see none of the second game, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. I mean, it can happen because, a few years ago we went over to Brooks. We were the number one team in the state. Went over there. Brooks was winless, and they beat us at Brooks. So I guess it can happen anytime.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here comes player introductions and the national anthem.
Violators are subject to removal from the venue. Thank you for your cooperation in the promotion of good sportsmanship at today's event. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to Indian Field for a Region 2A Division II matchup between the Lanier County Bulldogs and your Charlton County Indians. The starting lineups for tonight's game for the Bulldogs at third base, number 21, Kendrick Noble. In center field, number 9, Caden Cook. At first base, number 15, Grant Gano. At pitcher, number 11, Ashton Cook. At second base, number 5, Talon Tarbox. At shortstop, number 23, Stone Carey. In left field, number 8, Brady Newsom. At the DH, number 6, Hayden Mullis. At catcher, number 10, Jackson Squires. In right field, number 3, Drake Wolford. The Bulldogs are led by head coach John White and assistant coaches Greg Seeley and J.R. Rogers. And now, the starting lineups for your Charlton County Indians. first base, number 11, Cole Colford. At pitcher, number 13, Colton Cruz. At catcher, number 16, Eli Hobbs. At shortstop, number 8, Griffin Thomas. At second base, number 29, Hayes Johnson. At third base, number 1, Ethan Crawford. In right field, number 21, Garrett Vickers. In left field, number 5, Isaiah Baker. Indians are led by head coach Thad Marksman and assistant coaches Josh Graham and Jack Porter. I'd like to ask everyone to please stand as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats or caps.
All right, that was play introductions of the national anthem. First pitch coming up next. You're watching Indians baseball on CSN. We'll be right back. Shop local, support the folks, and support your kids. Four Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and we'll assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral. Liberty Automotive is located in Folkestone, Georgia at 3488 2nd Street South. We're a full-service repair shop with multiple bays to handle anything from an oil change to a major repair. Call today at 912-496-0066 for more information. Justin and the staff can handle it all at Liberty. Liberty is a proud supporter of Charlton's youth. Welcome back to Indian Field. Sammy, we got a good one, man. The region, the top of the region's tight too, like you were telling me earlier. We're at 6-0, Atco at 4-1, and Lanier at 5-2.
Yep, definitely should be a big one, and it's going to be a big series all week with 3 games here between the Indians and the Bulldogs.
Who does Atco have this week?
I don't know, but I'll find out. All right, leading off the game for the Lanier County Bulldogs will be number 21, Kendrick Noble, followed by Caden Cook, and then Grant Gano. That's your first 3. On the mound for the Indians, number 13, Colton Cruz. First pitch is on the corner, 0-1. 1 pitch, chopped behind the plate, foul. 0-2. On the Indians leadoff hitter. 0-2 pitch chopped out toward second. Johnson in the fields on the first. Save it first. So a slow chopper out towards second. Hayes kind of didn't come in real hard on it. Fielded it through the first, but that great speed of Nobles beat the throw. Infield single. Coach Marshall's going to come out and he's going to ask for help, but he's not going to get any. So Nobles at first. Number 9, Caden Cook.
That'd go a clinch.
First pitch to Cook is outside, 1-0.
So that would put Eccles at Turner then. Yeah.
One 0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. In for a strike. Defensively for the Indians, at first base, Cole Crawford. At second base, Ace Johnson. At third base, Ethan Crawford. At shortstop, Griffin Thomas. Behind the plate, Eli Hobbs. I'll give you the outfield in just a minute. Throw to first, Nobles back safe. In left field, number 5, Isaiah Baker. In center field, David Walters. And right field is Garrett Vickers. And again, Colton Cruz on the mound. Nice game. 2-1 pitch high. 3-1. Let's see if the Indians try to get something going here early in the game and put Nobles on the move. He's not going to pitch. Is called a strike, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Runners going. Swung going to hit. Deep out here center. David Walters coming back about 10 feet. Makes the catch. We're at number 1, and Nobles will stay at first. So 1 down. That'll bring up number 15, Grant Gano. Indians first baseman.
You bring a glove today?
I got it.
You got it?
First pitch is swung on. That's going to get through for a hit. Out of left field, Baker up with it. He's going to get it in. So first and second now with 1 out for the Bulldogs. Nobles will move it at second. Grant Gano at first. That'll bring up number 11, Ashton Cook. First pitch to Cook is in for a strike. 0-1, swung on hit. That's going to get through. Baker up with it. He bobbles it. They're going to send Nobles to the plate. We may have a play there. Throw to the plate, and Nobles will be out. So great job of Hobbs behind the plate, making the catch and holding on to the ball for the out. For out number 2. And a good job out here by Baker by hitting the cutoff man.
That's where Eli's football skills kicked in. He had to go into linebacker mode just now.
And that's going to bring up number 5, Talon Tarbox. First pitch team has swung on a miss. So first and second now with 2 outs for the Bulldogs. The 1 pitch is swung on a miss. To Cruz way ahead of Tarbox. 0-2 pitch.
Got him. Oh, no.
Must have been a little bit low.
Man. I thought for sure that was a strike.
Eli wanted it. He thought he had it. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Did he go? Throw back down to second and runner safe. So 2-2 now on Tarbox. Two pitch swung on. That's going to be in for a hit. That's going to split the right center fielder and center fielder. 1 run to score. Cook will go around second. He'll go to third. And the Bulldogs take an early lead here in the top of the first. 1-0.
Now batting, number 23, Stone Carey.
So good piece of hitting there by Tarbox. Give the Bulldogs an early 1-0 lead. And I'll bring number 23, Stone Carey. First pitch to Carey is low, 1-0. Pitch outside, 2-0. Tarbox at first, Cook at third. 2 down here in the first. 1 run in. 2-0 pitch, got it to short. Griffin Fields will go a long way to first in time for out number 3. So the Bulldogs leave 2, but they get 1 in. Go to the bottom of first. Bulldogs lead at 1-0.
We'll be back right after this. You're watching the Indians and the Bulldogs on CSM when we come back.
2009 Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Pier 6 Seafood and Steakhouse, located at 853 South 6th Street in McClenny, Florida. Steaks cooked to order, seafood just right, fish plates with all the fixings, hamburgers all the way, fries and more. Go see old Salty and tell them CSN sent you. Pier 6 Seafood and Steakhouse.
Walker Jones Chevy.
Welcome back to Indian Field. 1-0, the Bulldogs lead. Sammy?
Right, 40 Indians here in the bottom of the first. David Walters will lead it off, followed by Cole Crawford and Colton Cruz. That's your first 3. On the mound for the Bulldogs, number 11, Ashton Cook. Defensively, real quick for the Bulldogs, behind the plate, Jackson Squires. At first, Grant Gano. At second base, Talon Tarbox. At shortstop, Stone Carey. At third base, Kendrick Noble. Left field, Brady Newsom. Center field, Caden Cook. And at right field, Drake Wolford. Cook has finished his warm-up tosses, and we're getting ready to get set here in the bottom of the first. Walters will lead it off. A lot of room down the right field side. First pitch to Davis in for a strike, 0-1. Wolford way over here towards center, so a lot of room down that right field line if he hits it down there. Breaking ball outside. 1-1. One pitch. Must have been inside. 2-1. Swung on, hit out toward right center. Cook going back, and Drake Wolford makes a great running catch, right number 1 for the Bulldogs. David hit it hard, but Wolford made a great running catch over it in right center field.
Now batting, number 11, Cole Crawford.
So with one down, that'll bring up number 11, Cole Crawford. First pitch to Cole is high, 1-0. Two and 0. Two-0 pitch, breaking ball down low, 3-0. Three-0 pitch, in for a strike, 3-1.
Oh, got to break out the tape, huh?
3-1 pitch, chopped out towards the shortstop. Fielded there by Carey on to first, in time for out number 2. That'll bring up number 13, Colton Cruz. 2 downs here in the Indians' first. First pitch to Colton, in for a strike, 0-1. One and 1. One on pitch, chopped back to the pitcher. Cook fields, throws the first, in time for out number 3. So nothing doing for the Indians in the bottom of the first. Go to the top of the second. Lanier County 1, Charlton 0.
We'll be right back.
Expansive inventory, home of the lifetime warranty, and we'll treat you like friends and good neighbors should. Chevy, together let's drive. Walker Jones Chevy, Memorial Drive in Waycross, and online at walkerjoneschevy.com.
Bella Blue Photography, supporting our youth. 904-845-7776. From the office of Sheriff Robert Phillips, go Indians and go Maidens. Rolling Property Services, everything you see here, plus eviction cleanouts. Call Bo Williams at 904-583-4572. Family-owned Valancourt Construction, established in 1945. Valancourt is constantly seeking out new markets and opportunities, as well as state-of-the-art construction technology. We consider this vital in order to provide value for our customers, career opportunities for our employees, and a bright future for our organization. Valancourt is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network.
It's hot outside, so come cool down at the Chill Zone. Pick from among our many delicious flavors. We specialize in snow cones, but we have such a wide variety of items on our menu, you can satisfy just about any craving at the Chill Zone. The Chill Zone is mobile, so wherever you may find yourself with the need to keep your cool, just look for that bright yellow Chill Zone mobile and come cool down at the Chill Zone.
Welcome back to Indianville. 1-0 Bulldogs lead. Sammy?
All right, lead off the second for the Bulldogs. Number 8, Brady Newsom. Newsom, Mullis, and Wolford, the first three for the Bulldogs here in the second. Bulldogs lead them 1-0. First pitch to Newsom is outside, 1-0. One-0 pitch in for a strike, 1-1. 1-1 pitch, swung on a miss. One, two, outside, 2-2. Indians scored a run back in the first on 4 singles. 2-2 hit high in the air. Griffin Thomas over behind second. He's going to call it, and he's going to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, number 6, Hayden Mullis.
And it's going to bring up number 6, Hayden Mullis. Mullis to DH tonight. First pitch, swung on a miss. 1-1 hit out slowly toward third. Crawford will cut it off and can't make the play. I think he might have been better off letting Griffin take that one instead of trying to cut it off. But he took it and couldn't get a grip on it to throw to first. So that'd be an infield single for Mullis. It's going to bring up number 3, Drake Wolford. Wolford turns and bunts and fouls it off. 0-1. One pitch. Swung on, hit out towards second. Hayes fields, flips over to Griffin on the first. In time for the double play. So good defense by the Indians. Nothing doing for the Bulldogs in the top of the second. Go to the bottom half. Still 1-0 Bulldogs.
We'll be right back after this. Please remember to shop local, support these folks, and let them know CSN sent you.
UFP Folkestone, the #1 site-built construction plant in Georgia, is now hiring for multiple departments. We've been around since 2016, and we're located in, you guessed it, Folkestone, Georgia. Around here, we're more than just co-workers. We're like family, and we're part of an international family of companies with a long history of promoting from within. So if you like to work hard and get rewarded for it, this is the place for you. Check out our openings at ufpi.com/careers.
In your time of need, give Rob Robertson a call at 912-496-7388. Shepherd Robertson Funeral Home says go Indians.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering.
Welcome back to Indian Field. I'm Adam Bell along with Sammy Hendricks. Want to welcome you to Lanier County fans to the webcast. I appreciate LCN sharing a link over there on their page. We hope you enjoy it. Sammy?
All right, leading off for the Indians here in a second will be Eli Hobbs, followed by Griffin Thomas, and then Hayes Johnson. Bulldogs lead at 1-0. Number 11, Ashton Cook on the hill for the Bulldogs. Eli takes the ball high, 1-0.
You're going to be missing that sun in about 15 minutes.
I'm already feeling it.
You already feeling
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
1-0 pitch, inside 2-0.
Go ahead and shut that door. Shut that door next commercial break.
2-0 pitch, down low, 3-0. Three-0 pitch, swung and miss. Three-one hit high over toward the Indians dugout, and that will get out of play. So 3-2 now on Hobbs. Three-two pitch, outside, ball 4. So leadoff walk for Hobbs. And we're going to have a pinch runner for Eli.
Sub runner at first.
Brody Baker will come on and run for Hobbs. And that's going to bring up number 8, Griffin Thomas. Throw to first, breaker back safe. Throw to first. Got him at first. Good move by Ashton Cook to pick Baker off at first, and Coach Marshall's going to come out and talk about it. I couldn't tell where that hand was way out here in center field, but I can tell you the ball got there way while he was back during the slide. So good move by Cook. Coach Marchman is wanting a little bit of help from the home plate umpire, but he's not going to get it. Call will stand, 1 down. Griffin swings and hit one. That's going to get through the left side for a hit. He'll ran first and taking a look, and he'll hold there with a 1-out single. So I think that conversation a while ago may have been something about the move from the pitcher. Coach Marshall may have thought he bought or didn't come out something. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but we're going to have a trip to the mound by Lanier County coach John White. Come to the plate now for the Indians will be number 29, Hayes Johnson. All right, after all that, we're set to go. Thomas at first, Johnson at the plate. So the deferral, they're going to have Griffin picked off at first. And they're going to tag him out, and Coach Marshall's going to come out and argue again. So there's something that the pitcher, Ashton Cook, is doing that Coach Marshall sees that he don't think should be happening. Now we're going to go to the home plate umpire and ask him for it. So now the home plate umpire is going to go out and speak with the field umpire. So I'm not sure what the pitcher is doing, but there's something that Coach Marshall saw that he apparently shouldn't be doing. They missed it twice now. So we'll wait and see what the turnout of this is. Thomas has gone back to second. And they're going to stay with the call, and Coach Marshall is really upset now.
One out. Two outs.
Two outs.
Okay, I had one out a while ago, and I looked at the scoreboard. They only have one, so I was wondering. All right. So it's 2 down now. Okay.
So I'd like to know what's going on here with the pitcher, what he's doing, and Coach Marshall sees that they're thinking it's the balk because you got fans in the stands that are calling for a balk as well. But they're going to stand with the call. 2 down. All right, Hayes Johnson at the plate now with 2 outs. First pitch to him is hitting the back. So Johnson will be at first now with 2 outs. That'll bring number 1, Ethan Crawford. First pitch is outside, low, 1-0. Throw to first, runner back safe. Pitch is swung on a miss. 1-1. To Crawford. Runner going. Pitcher swung on to hit deep to left field. That ball's going to be out of here. 2-run homer for number 1, Ethan Crawford. gives the Indians a lead here in the second inning. Ethan turned on that one, hit away out of here.
That may have gotten a windshield over there. It's back by those cars.
Now batting, number 21, Garrett Vickers. First pitch to Garrett is high, 1-0. Well, that was a no-doubter by Crawford. 1-0 pitch, swung on and fouled off. 1-1. One pitch, hit foul. 1-2. One-two pitch, fouled off. 1-2 still. Dead ball, that hit him. So Vickers will have a 2-out walk after he was hit by that pitch. And that'll bring up number 5, Isaiah Baker. Throw to first. Safe.
Well, he has a quick move to first, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's doing something that Coach Marston don't like, and I can't see it from out here if he's doing something, but there's something. But that looked pretty like a good move to me. First pitch to Baker is in for a strike. 0-1, runner going. Throw down to second, not in time. Vickers at second now with 2 outs. Squires dropped it and picked it up and could get it second in time to get Vickers. 0-1 on the Indian left fielder. Curve outside, 1-1. One pitch outside, 2-1. Two-one pitch, swung and missed. 2-2. Good off-speed pitch from Cook. Two-two pitch, down low, 3-2. Good lead by Vickers at second. 3-2 pitch, here it is. It swung on and popped over toward third. I think that'll reach the seats, and it does. 3-2 pitch. Swung on, hit. Foul over on the right side this time, out of play. All right, another 3-2 pitch to Baker. Time called at the plate. All right, Baker back in. Set for another 3-2 pitch again. Here it is. Low, ball 4. So a 2-out walk by Baker. They'll give the Indians runners that first and second now with 2 outs. And that'll get us back to the top of the order. Number 3, David Walters. David flew out to right back in the first.
What do you think? Pitch and change, chat?
That's his second trip. I think he's got to make a change now, don't he?
We're only in the second. I can't see a pitch and change yet. I think it's just a chat at this point.
Home plate umpire is going to slowly walk out to the mound. Okay, no change. Cook's going to stay on the mound with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second.
Two on base, 2 outs.
David Walters at the plate. David flew out to right back in the first on a great running catch by right fielder Drake Wolford. Throw back to second, runner safe. Pistol Walters breaking ball in for a strike, 0-1. Good pitch by Cook.
I see Coach Jones over there taking in some baseball.
Okay. Another big lead by Garrett. Their second throw, but at second, they're going to have him in a rundown. And he's going to get tagged out for out number 3. But not before the Indians get 2 runs here in the second on a big home run by Ethan Crawford. Go to the top of the third, all tied at 2. Correction, 2-1 Indians.
We'll be back right after this.
His employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
We'll treat you like good friends and neighbors should at the home of the lifetime warranty, Walker Jones Chevrolet, Memorial Drive in Waycross, and online at walkerjonechevy.com. Chevy, together let's drive. Walker Jones Chevrolet.
Charlton Electric, serving Charlton and surrounding counties with over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services. Our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades for mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixtures, and much more. Call us today for an estimate, 912-496-4528. West Folkestone Auto Supply is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. For all of your auto and big truck needs, go by and see Sammy. Welcome back to Indian Field, 2-1. We got a good one so far, top of the third. Sammy?
Leading off for the Bulldogs will be the top of the order. Kendrick Noble, Caden Cook, and Grant Gano. Noble singled back in the first inning, was eventually thrown out at the plate. First pitch, in for a strike, 0-1.
0-1.
Ground ball's going to be up the middle. It's going to be through for a hit. So Noble's second hit of the game. Bring up number 9, Caden Cook. Cook flew out to center back in the first. First pitch, in for a strike. Noble started to go, stopped and turned, went back to first. 0-1 on Cook. One pitch, swung on chopper about third. That's going to get through for a hit. That one got under Crawford's glove and go out to left field. And the Bulldogs will have runners at first and second now with nobody out. Chopper toward the third, call for the fields. And nobody's at first, nobody to throw it to. And the Bulldogs are going to load them up here in the third. So bases loaded, nobody out. That'll bring number 11, Ashton Cook. He singled and was stranded at third back in the first. First pitch to Cook is fouled off, 0-1. One is fouled off, 0-2. Pitch, here it is. A little high, 1-2. Ball gets by Hawes, but not far enough for Noble to score. Indians trying to get the lead back here in the third. 1-2 pitch. One gone. That's going to be down for a hit over in right center field. Walters over to cut it off. Noble scores. Cook around third. He'll score. And the Indians get the lead back here in the third. They now lead at 3-2. Two RBI single for Ashton Cook. That'll bring up Talon Tarbox. Tarbox squares and takes the ball high. Tarbox single back in the first. One of 4 hits for the Bulldogs in that inning. Gano at second, Cook at first. Tarbox getting a sign from third base coach. He scored the bunt again. The bunt is laid down. Good bunt. Crawford Fields on the first. In time for the out there. So good job by Tarbox. Almost a perfect bunt. And he almost beat that throw out, but they get him at first for out number 1. And on the play, Cook will move up to second, and Gano will go over to third. They'll be there second and third now with 1 out. That's going to bring up number 23, Stone Carey. Carey grounded out to short back into first. First pitch to him is outside, 1-0. One-0 pitch in for a strike, 1-1. One pitch, hit foul. 1-2. One-two pitch to Carey. Here it is. High. 2-2. Two pitch, swung on, hit, over toward the left, and that's a fair ball. Cook will score, Gano will score, and Carey will go into second with a 2 RBI double. And the Bulldogs now lead at 5-2 here in the third. And that'll bring up number 8, Brady Newsom. Newsom flew out to center, back into second. First pitch, in for a strike, 0-1. A 1 pitch gets by Hobbs. Runner going to go. Throw to third.
Got him.
And in time for the out. 2 down. Good job by Eli back there behind the plate. Missed the ball. Hustled back there to get it. And made a good throw to third to get Carey.
Out of play.
Newsom a foul, 1 off. One-two pitch, swung on a miss for strike 3. And 3 down. But the Bulldogs, they get 4 runs here in the third to extend their lead to 5-2. Go to the bottom half. Bulldogs lead it.
We'll be back right after this. You're watching the Indians and the Dogs on CSN when we come back. And the staff today, they have everything from lawnmower blades to parts for big rigs and heavy equipment. CarQuest Folkestone Auto Supply is located at 4439 2nd Street in Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your parts and accessories, it's CarQuest Folkestone. Go Indians!
For nearly 20 years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the community. Welcome back to Indian Field. Looks like the Indians are in a shootout tonight, man. We're going to have to get this offense going.
Bulldogs lead at 5-2 going to the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Indians will be David Walters, then Carl Crawford, and Colton Cruz. David was at the plate when Vickers was picked off at second, back into second. First pitch to him is outside, 1-0.
Looks like we got bullpen action.
1-0 pitch is low, 2-0.
2-0.
Pitch swung on, hit out here towards
might-
deep left
that
field.
might
That ball's
be
going
good.
back, and it's out of here.
Let's go.
So a solo home run by David Walters will make this a 5-3 game now here in the third. So after we just talked the other night about Indians not having a lot of home run power this year, so far we got 2 here in the game tonight. I don't know where that's come
We
from.
just said it. We've had 2 all year.
Yeah.
We had 2 in one game.
Yep.
Now we just need him with some people on base. That one landed in front of your truck
Yeah.
before it hit the ground.
We're going to
New
have
pitcher for the
a
Dogs.
pitching change. So I can get you a name there.
Number
23. That's going to
23.
be Carey, Stone Carey coming in from shortstop.
Boy, he got all of that, didn't he?
All right, Carey has finished his warm-up tosses. He's ready to go. So Stone Carey now on the mound for the Bulldogs. And number 11, Ashton Cook, who was on the hill, has moved to shortstop. So no lineup change, just a position change for the Bulldogs. And that's going to bring up number 11, Cole Crawford for the Indians. He grounded out to short back into first. First pitch is outside, 1-0. One and one. One pitches outside. 2-1. Two-one pitch. Swung on miss. 2-2. Two pitch just inside. And Carey thought he had him. 3-2. 3-2 pitch is swung on a miss. Struck him out. One down. That'll bring up number 13, Colton Cruz. Colton grounded back to the pitcher back in the first. First pitch to Colton is chopped real towards second. Fielder there by Tarbox on the first for out number 2. So with 2 down, that'll bring number 16, Eli Hobbs. Eli Walt back into second. First pitch outside, 1-0. One-0 pitch. Must have been a little low. 2-0. Two-0 pitch on the corner. 2-1. Two-one pitch. Missed. 3-1. And it was time called at the plate. Ready to go. 3-1. Outside, ball 4. So the second walk into the game for Eli. Give the Indians a runner at first with 2 down. Number 9, Brody Baker on the run for Hobbs. And it's going to bring up Griffin Thomas for the Indians. Griffin single back in the second. Carey steps off. First pitch to Thomas is swung on and fouled off. 0-1. Pitch to Griffin is right down the middle, 0-2.
Definitely on his mind over there, isn't he? Little cat and mouse.
0-2 pitch. Swung on, hit high towards center. Cook under it, makes the catch around number 3. But the Indians get one of those runs back on a long home run by David Walters. Go to the top of the 4th, 5-3 Bulldogs.
We'll be back right after this. You're watching Indians baseball on CSM. Of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and we'll assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral. Liberty Automotive is located in Folkestone, Georgia at 3488 2nd Street South. We're a full-service repair shop with multiple bays to handle anything from an oil change to a maintenance. Welcome back. 5-3 Lanier leads, Sammy.
All right, leading off the fourth for the Bulldogs will be 891. Mullis, Wolford, and Noble. Mullis singled back in the second. First pitch from Cruz is high, 1-0. Two 2-0. So Cruz quickly behind 3-0. Pitch, low. Nope, now we called it a strike.
Call strike?
Yeah, late strike call by the umpire. It's going to make it 3-1. Mullis is about 4 or 5 steps down the line for the umpire to call that one. 3-1, swung on and hit high over toward first. Cole backing up and called off by Hayes, and Hayes makes the catch. About 5 steps on the grass for out number 1.
One down.
That's going to bring up the right fielder, number 3, Drake Wolford. Wolford grounded out
That was a
back
big
in the
strike
second.
call right there.
Yeah. Wolford takes a strike. Wolford had a great game on the mound back in the JV game. He wound up with, I think, 9 strikeouts. Pitched well. Swings and line caught over there at third by Ethan Crawford for out number 2. And now to get us back up to the top of the order, 21, Kendrick Noble. Noble singled in the first and singled and scored in the third. He swings and fouls the first pitch off.
Wonder how many baseballs are in those woods back there over the years.
Yeah.
I bet there's a whole bunch.
That one pitch outside, 2-1. Or correction, 1-1.
Doesn't miss by much.
2-1.
Don't feel bad, Lanier, folks. We're not getting the calls either.
3-1 to the Bulldogs leadoff hitter.
It's got to be in a little bitty square.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on a miss. 3-2. Three-two pitch, swung on a miss, dropped by the catcher. Hobbs at first for out number 3. So 3 up and 3 down for the Bulldogs here in the fourth. Go to the bottom half. Still 5-3 Bulldogs.
We'll be right back after this. Repair. Call today at 912-496-0066 for more information. Justin and the staff can handle it all at Liberty Liberty is a proud supporter of Charlton's youth.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Pier 6 Seafood and Steakhouse, located. Welcome back. The Bulldogs lead 5-3, bottom of the fourth. Sammy?
Leading off for the Indians here in the fourth will be Hayes Johnson, followed by Ethan Crawford and then Garrett Vickers. Hayes was hit by a pitch and scored back in the second. Stone Carey still on the mound for the Bulldogs. He came in relief of Cook back in the third. 2-0 to Hayes. Pitch high, 3-0.
3-0.
3-0. Pitch is high. So leadoff walk by Johnson here in the fourth. And that'll bring number one, Ethan Crawford. Crawford hit a long 2-run homer back in the second inning. Carey will step off and fake the third. Pitch is inside. Oh, no, caught a strike. 0-1. Third to first. Johnson back safe. Pitch. Ethan squared the bunt, pulls it back and takes the ball high. 2-0. Two-0 pitch. In for a strike, 2-1. Now they got 1 and 2 on the scoreboard, so I'm not sure which one's right here. Runner going for first. Pitch is outside. They're down to second in time.
That's
40
going to
out.
bring Marchman out, I imagine. Nope. Yeah, it's going to bring him out.
So Coach Marshman is still seeing something that the Lanier County pitchers are doing that he's got a problem with. Not sure what it is. But runner at second's out, 2-2. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. And with 2 down, that'll bring number 21, Garrett Vickers. Vickers takes a strike. 0-1. One and one. One pitch in the first strike. 1-2. One-two pitch in the dirt. 2-2. Good eye by Garrett. Ooh, just missed the outside corner. 3-2. Three-two pitch. Here it is. Fouled off. We'll do it again.
Sammy, that box is about that big.
Yep. 3-2 pitch to Vickers. Swung on and hit foul down the right side again. Three-two pitch up and in, ball 4. So a 2-out walk by Garrett Vickers puts him at first now with 2 outs. That's going to bring up number 5, Isaiah Baker. Baker walked and was stranded back in the second inning. The first runner back safe. Pitch to Baker is swung on, hit foul, 0-1. Runner first, 2 down. Bulldogs lead at 5-3. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Now Squires is going to call time and come out and talk with Carey. One and one on Baker. To the first, Vickers back safe. Pitch to Baker is in for a strike. 1-2. Good off-speed pitch there from Carey. Carey a step off. Pitch to Baker. Runner going. Pitch is low. So Vickers will be at second. No throw down by Squires. They asked for an appeal on a swing, and field umpire said no. Pistol Baker is low and outside. Full count. David Walters on deck. Big lead by Vickers down to second. 3-2 pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike three. So Indians will leave one at second. Nothing else doing. Go to the top of the fifth. The Bulldogs still lead at 5-3.
We'll be right back after this. 853 South 6th Street in McClenny, Florida. Steaks cooked to order, seafood just right, fish plates with all the fixings, hamburgers all the way, fries and more. Go see old Salty and tell them CSN sent you. Pier 6 Seafood and Steakhouse.
Walker Jones Chevy. Expansive inventory. Home of the lifetime warranty. And we'll treat you like friends and good neighbors should. Chevy. Together, let's drive. Walker Jones Chevy. Memorial Drive in Waycross. And online at walkerjoneschevy.com.
Bella Blue Photography, supporting our youth. 904-845-7776. From the office of Sheriff Robert Phillips, go Indians and go Maidens. Rolling Property Services, everything you see here, plus eviction cleanouts. Call Bo Williams at 904-583-4572. Family-owned Valancourt Construction, established in 1945. Valancourt is constantly seeking out new markets and opportunities, as well as state-of-the-art construction technology. We consider this vital in order to provide value for our customers, career opportunities for our employees. Welcome back. 5-3. The Bulldogs lead our Indians. Sammy?
All right, starting off the fifth for the Bulldogs be Caden Cook, then Grant Gano, and Ashton Cook. First three. New pitcher on the mound for the Indians. Number 1, Ethan Crawford. Crawford will go to the mound from third. Cole Crawford will move over from first to third, and Colton Cruz will go from the mound to first base. So no lineup changes, just position changes for the Indians. First pitch to Cook is swung on a hit foul, 0-1.
Oh, no.
One on one.
Little high.
2-1. 2-1 pitch. In for a strike, 2-2. 5 runs on 9 hits for the Bulldogs through the first 4. 2-2 pitch is fouled off at the plate, 2-2. Swung on to hit foul. Out of play, still 2-2. Two pitch, breaking ball outside, 3-2. Three-two pitch is low, ball 4. So leadoff walk for Cook. Get things started for the Bulldogs here in the 5th. That'll bring up number 15, Grant Gano. Gano is 2 for 2, 2 singles and 2 runs scored. First pitch to him is fouled off at the plate. 0-1. Throw to first, runner back safe. Oh, 1 pitch, low. 1-1. One and two. One-two pitch. Hit foul. Still 1 and, or correction. Yeah, 1 and 2. Ashton Cook on deck for the Bulldogs. One, two to go is in the dirt. I stopped by Eli. Two pitch hit high here towards center. Baker calls it, makes the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Ashton Cook. Ashton is 2 for 2. Single and was stranded at third in the first and had a 2 RBI single and scored in the third. Cook at first now with 1 out. Pitch is swung on, hit high. Out here toward the left, Baker comes in and says he's got it. And he catches it for round number 2.
He had to cover some ground that time, did he?
So with 2 down, that'll bring go number 5, Talon Tarbox. Talon singled in the first and grounded out to the first baseman back in the third. First pitch to him is down low, 1-0. Runner going, pitch is swung on, hit high here toward the left. And that ball's going to be off the fence. Cook will score, and Tarbox will go into second with a 2-out RBI double.
You know, I can see why they both lost that ball because I was trying to find it, and it literally blended in with the sky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That color.
I had it, then I lost
Those
it.
clouds back there,
Yeah.
it literally blended right in with the sky back there.
And we're going to have some type of official timeout now. Cook scores on the play. Tarbucks will wind up at second. Pending the conversation. I'm not sure what the coach is trying to argue.
Ball hit the sign.
Whatever the call was, or whatever they're trying to argue, the coach didn't like, and neither do the Murray County fans. But after the play's over with, the run scores, Cook scores, and Tarbox is at second with 2 down. 6-3 now, Bulldogs lead it. Stone Carey at the plate for the Bulldogs. He swings and hits one out toward the second. Fielded by Johnson on the first for out number 3. But the Bulldogs get one of those runs back. Go to the bottom of 5th. They lead it 6-3.
We'll be back right after this. Shop local, support the folks that support your kids, and tell them CSN sent you. And a bright future for our organization. Valancourt is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network.
It's hot outside, so come cool down at the Chill Zone. Pick from among our many delicious flavors. We specialize in snow cones, but we have such a wide variety of items on our menu, you can satisfy just about any craving at the Chill Zone. The Chill Zone is mobile, so wherever you may find yourself with the need to keep your cool, just look for that bright yellow Chill Zone mobile and come cool down at the Chill Zone.
UFP Folkestone, the #1 site-built construction plant in Georgia, is now hiring for multiple departments. We've been around since 2016, and we're located in, you guessed it, Folkestone, Georgia. Around here, we're more than just co-workers. We're like family, and we're part of an international family of companies with a long history of promoting from within. So if you like to work hard and get rewarded for it, this is the place for you. Check out our openings at ufpi.com/career.
Welcome back to Indian Fields. 6-3 right now, Sammy. We've had a lot of close calls here tonight.
Yep.
Both ways, though. It hasn't been one-sided.
Well, some questions about that last ball that was hit out here by the fence and whether it was over or not, but they ruled it a double. The Bulldogs get a run out of it. They lead at 6-3, and leading off the 5th for the Indians will be the top of the order, David Walters, then Cole Crawford and Colton Cruz. David hit a solo homer back in the 3rd inning. First pitch to him is low, 1-0.
Foul ball.
1-0 pitch is swung on a hit foul, 1-1. One pitch, high and
chin
inside,
music.
2-1. Number 23, Stone Carey, still on the mound for the Bulldogs. Two one, hit foul.
2-2.
Two pitch, swung on a hit high over behind 3rd. Shortstop Carey going back, or correction, Cook going back. And makes the catch right number 1. Got to bring number 11, Cole Crawford. Cole was 0 for 2, grounded out in the 1st and struck out in the 3rd. First pitch, breaking ball in for a strike, 0-1. Good pitch from Carey. One and one. One pitch, foul back. 1-2. One, two, the Cole swung on, it's going to hit through the hole on the right side. So it'll be a one-out single for Cole Crawford. That'll bring it up Colton Cruz. Colton's 0 for 2. He grounded out to the pitcher and grounded out to the second baseman in 2 plate appearances. First pitch to Colton is high, 1-0. Throw to first, Cole back safe. One to Colton. Swung on the hit down to the left field line. That ball's going to be fair. Throw to second, not in time. So first and second now for the Indians with 1 out. That's going to bring in number 16, Eli Hobbs. Be a good time for Eli to hit his first one of the year. Just Eli swung on, hit her by third. Booted by the third baseman, and that's going to load it up for the Indians. Nobles had a move to his right, and he couldn't handle it, and everybody's going to be safe. So that'll be an error by Nobles.
Well, this thing going to go down on the wire, isn't it?
We're going to have a pinch runner for Hobbs. I think that's Baker again, I believe, over on first.
These two teams and our 2 softball teams, man, just neck and neck.
So Baker pinch running for Hobbs. He'll be at first. Cruz at second and Crawford at third. And that's going to bring up number 8, Griffin Thomas. And the Bulldogs going to have a meeting on the mound. I believe that was Coach White came over and checked on Nobles, and he says he's okay. Bases full of Indians, 1 out. Thomas at the plate. First pitch to Griffin is hit high in the air, halfway to first. And Carey will go over and make the catch for route number 2. Big out there for the Bulldogs. So 2 down now. And that's going to bring number 29, Hayes Johnson. Hayes was hit by a pitch and scored in the second and walked back in the fourth. It's a big pitch and big out for carrying the Bulldogs there with 1 out and the bases loaded. First pitch to Hayes is high and inside, a 1-0. Throw back to third. Safe. The Bulldogs thought they got him. Cole was way down the line, and they threw back behind him and almost got him at third.
It was close, but I think that was the right call on that. I thought he got under it.
And again, Coach Marchman don't like the call or don't like the non-call against the pitcher. And I think that's going to be a losing battle for them the rest of the game here, because if they ain't called it by now, they're not going to call anything. Want to know to Hayes. Foul ball. That hit the batter. I thought it hit the bat, but that hit the batter. The way it ricocheted off, I thought it hit the end of the bat, but they're going to say it hit Hayes. And that's going to score a run. And Coach White's going to come out and speak with the home plate umpire. That sounded like it got the bat from way out here, but who knows? And if they overrule this, Coach Marchman may have a heart attack.
They still be glad when this game's over, man.
They're going to have a meeting. The home plate umpire's going to come out and talk with the field umpire. And they're going to stick with the call.
Both benches going. Want to become a GHSA official? Contact the GHSA.
So the hit batter scores a run for the Indians. And the bases will remain.
Poor guys, I feel bad for them some nights. Big rival games like this, there's no win.
Bases remain loaded. That's going to bring up number 1, Ethan Crawford. Ethan hit a big 2-run homer back in the second, struck out in the fourth. First pitch to him is low, 1-0. One-0 pitch in for a strike, 1-1. One pitch. Swung on a miss. 1-2.
Need a hit, boss. Need a hit.
1-2 pitch. Here it is. Fouled off. Still 1-2. A lot of room down the right field line if it's hit that away. One-two pitch. Dead ball. That's going to hit him, and that's going to score another run for the Indians. That's going to make it a 6-5 ball game.
They argued the first one. They're not arguing this one.
Well, this is a no doubt there. That first one, this sounded to me like it hit the bat, but way out here. I mean, it had to hit something pretty hard first to hear it way out here in the center field. And I think Coach Marchman wants a trip to the mound called on that little conversation between him and Carey. But I don't look like he's going to win that one either.
A run count?
Well, that should be a trip to the mound there. So bases still loaded, 2 outs for the Indians. That's going to bring it up to 21, Garrett Vickers. Garrett's been to the plate twice and walked twice. Pitch to him is low, 1-0. Hit by a batter and two hit by batters back to back has made this a one-run ball game. Vickers fouls that one off, 1-1. Carey trying to get the Bulldogs out of this inning. 2 runs are scored, 3 runners on base. 1-1 on Vickers. Outside, 2-1. Two-one pitch, high 3-1. Looked like a pretty good pitch there, and Carey thought it was a strike as well. So did the Lanier coach. Now the home plate umpire is going to call time and walk over and say something to, I'm assuming that's Coach White. And Coach White must have thought that was a strike on that last pitch. I did too. All right, after all that.
Go down there and put on a blue jersey, don't it?
3-1 on Garrett Vickers. Three-one pitch, in for a strike, 3-2. So with 2 outs, runners will be going on this pitch.
Everybody going to be running on this pitch. Make or break pitch right here.
Time called at the plate. Garrett wants to back out and think about it a minute.
Bases loaded. 2 outs, full count.
Three-two pitch. Runners going. Here it is. High ball 4. And that's going to walk the tying run in. And we're going to have the runner going to the plate. No timeouts called. Indians going to take the lead. And everybody else is going to move up the base. You can't call timeout while the good runner guys are running. That's going to be a bad call if they call timeout right there.
So how many are we bringing back now?
Well, you got runners. You got the runners moving, and they hadn't called time. They didn't call timeout till everybody got to where they're at now. So if they send them back, that's going to be a bad call by the officials. So let's see what they're going to do here. Looks like they're going to leave it like it is. No, or are they? And now Coach White and the home plate umpire is going to have a conversation about him calling timeout. So let's see what they're going to do here. So the home plate umpire is trying to get an answer from the field umpire, and the field umpire ain't want to give him an answer. So let's see what they're going to do. Coach White called a timeout, but he didn't call timeout until the runners were running. And you can't do that. You can't give the timeout during that. So now the home plate umpire is going to walk over and talk to Coach Marchman. Coach Marchman might go crazy if they change this.
Well, they're talking with Coach Marchman over there on by third.
Well, Coach White called timeout. I didn't see him call timeout until the runners on base now. They're already halfway to their bags. So when I saw him call timeout, he may have called before that, but I never saw him call before that. So if they let it go now, 2 runs are going to score. Indians are going to have them at second and third now with 2 outs. And Coach Marshman don't look happy over there, so I'm not sure if they're going to change this or not. I think if they do change them, it's got to be the runners that are on now, because when I think it was Hayes was at second base and he went to third, he never stopped at third, so his run should count. He never stopped. And Coach White didn't call timeout before that, so if they change something now, it's got to be sending the 2 runners on base now back to first and second. And we're going to have a pitching change while all this is going on for the Bulldogs. I think that's going to be Tarbox. If I see the number correctly, I could be wrong, but got some players standing between me and him.
They're bringing the runners back, I think.
Now, they can't bring I don't think they can bring the runner that was a second, because he never slowed down from third. Yeah, and you definitely can't call timeout while he's still running. Now, you can send these 2 runners that are on base now back, but Hayes, when he went to third on the ball called, never slowed down at third at all. There's no way you can't do that. That is an absolutely wrong call by the official right there. Absolutely wrong call. Because he never slowed down at third. He went the whole time his emotion was going, because I seen Coach Marchman waving him. Now, you can send the 2 runners back on base, but you can't take that run away. That's a bad call. That is a bad call if they send that runner back that scored. Because the coach can't call timeout while the play is still going. He can't call timeout until the ball or the play is dead, or because if the runner reaches first, but the runner at second to win to third never stopped. That's a wrong call by the official.
So they're bringing the runners back.
That's a bad call.
So what is the score right now? Is it 6-6? It was 6-5. He walked that runner, so it should be 6-6, correct?
Yeah, 6-6.
6-6? Yeah. Okay.
And that's going to bring Isaiah Baker to the plate. That's a bad call by the official. Horrible call. I could understand sending the runners that were second, third back, but Hayes was at second, and when he went to third, he never slowed down when he went around third, and you can't call a timeout while that's going on. And that is number 5, Talon Tarbox, on the mound now for the Bulldogs. Tarbox pitched in the first game that these 2 played against each other. I think it was last week or week before last. Did a pretty good job. That's a bad call.
There's been several.
Yeah.
But we can't say, can we? Gotta be good. Gotta be good, Sammy. Gotta be good.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Baker at the plate. He'll take low, 1-0. So that's going to be reset at Hayes at third, Ethan at second, and Vickers at first. 2-0. And timeout call. Tarbox wants to talk with Squires. Baker walked in the second and struck out in the fourth. And 2 plate appearances for the Indians. Swings and hits one down to left field. That's going to be over the left fielder's head. 1 runner score, 2 runners score. They're going to send the 3rd run to the plate, and he is going to score. So a bases clearing double for Isaiah Baker.
I have 9. What do you have?
9.
9? Okay.
The Indians take a 9-6 lead here in the 5th inning on a big hit, big 2-out hit by Isaiah Baker. David Walters hits one up the middle. Cook under it. He's going to throw it to the plate. Throw's going to be high. Baker fell down around the third, or he would have scored. Now Walters will go to second on the throw to the plate.
Tell you what, Lanier center fielder out here, he just saved another run for the Bulldogs. That boy launched that thing from out here all the way behind home plate.
He's got a great arm. He threw out a guy at the plate back in the game 1 when they played him last week or week before last, whenever it was. Kid's a good ball player.
There's a half dozen center fielders around here that third baseman would have scored, but he held that runner.
Yeah.
Number 9.
Well, Marchman was waving Isaiah, but Isaiah fell down as he was running third, so he had to scramble back to the bag. So Baker will be at third. Walters at second. That'll bring up Cole Crawford. Cole singled and scored back early in this inning. First pitch to him, breaking ball in for a strike. 0-1. A 1 pitch. Curveball down low, 1-1. One to Crawford. 2-1. High, 3-1. Tarbox will step off. And they're going to intentionally walk Cole. And that'll load the bases back up again for the Indians. And bring up number 13, Colton Cruz. So that's an intentional walk. Time called at the plate. Breaking ball in for a strike. Good pitch by Tarbox. And Tarbox will step off. Now he's back ready. Another breaking ball just outside, 1-1. Good looking pitch from Tarbox. One low, 2-1.
You some hot chocolate out here, man. We need to DoorDash some hot chocolate.
Colton swings and hits one up to the left side, fielded by Noble. Noble's got nowhere to go with it. Now he's going to have a runner run down the third, flipped over to the shortstop. And shortstop misses the ball. And a runner score for the Indians. So Noble fielded it. Nobody was on the bases for him to throw to. And a run scores.
I think the third baseman got confused on that.
Yeah, I don't.
He should have gone to first. They
yeah,
got
I'm not
two
sure.
outs.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he knew where to go to. So the run scores, Cruz will be at first, Crawford at second, and David Walters at third. And that'll bring up Eli Hobbs. Runner going to the plate. No, he's going to stop. That's going to be a ball called, and run's going to score. Yep. Tarbox started his windup and stopped, and that's a balk. And Walters to score. And Crawford to go to third, Cruz to go to second. Now 11-0 Indians. Correction, 11-6 Indians. Pitch to Eli's low. Eli swings and hits one to third. Nobles fields. Long throw across the diamond to first, and time for out number 3. But not before the Indians score 8 runs here in the bottom of the 5th and take a 11-6 lead to the top of the 6th. 11-6 Indians.
We can't relax a bit, man. Lanier has put people on the bases almost every single inning, the last 2 games, this game and the last game.
No, we got a long way to go here. We still got 2 innings to play. Got a lot of ball to play.
I'm not sure 5 runs is enough tonight. We'll be back right after this.
In your time of need, give Rob Robertson a call at 912-496-7388. Shepherd Robertson Funeral Home says go Indians.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
We'll treat you like good friends and neighbors should at the home of the lifetime warranty, Walker Jones Chevrolet, Memorial Drive in Waycross, and online at walkerjonechevy.com. Chevy, together let's drive. Walker Jones Chevrolet.
Charlton Electric, serving Charlton and surrounding counties with over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services. Our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators. All right, welcome back to Indian Field. Hold on to your seats because anything can happen. Sammy, I think we saw just about every combination of anything you could see in that last inning.
Yeah, I think you're right. All right, leading off for the Bulldogs here in the 6th will be number 8, Brady Newsom. First pitch to him is in for a strike, 0-1. Ethan Crawford still on the mound for the Indians. Newsom hits one right back at the pitcher, Crawford, who makes a great catch for out number 1. Little set the fence there by Crawford. 1 down. That'll bring up number 6, Hayden Mullis. First pitch to him is hit high. Foul territory by the Indians dugout. And that ball's caught by Crawford for out number 2. Good play by Cole in foul territory for out number 2. That'll bring up number 3, Drake Wolford. First pitch called strike, 0-1.
This might be out.
D fly to the left. Baker over.
Oh, yeah, by him.
Can't get to it. And Wolford to go into second. I think Baker had a little problem seeing that ball. Timeout called. Wolford carrying some equipment over to coach. And that's going to get us back to the top of the order for the Bulldogs. Kendrick Noble. Noble has 2 singles in the game, scored a run, and struck out in the 4th. First pitch to him was low. One no pitch. In for a strike, 1-1. One foul off over toward the Bulldog dugout. 1-2. One, 2 to Noble. Runner going from second. Pitches swung on a miss for strike 3. So that throw down means nothing.
Third out of the plate.
Noble strikes out for out number 3. So the Bulldogs leave 1 here in the 6th. Nothing else doing. Go to the bottom of the 6th. 11-6, Indians.
We'll be back right after this. Service upgrades for mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixtures, and much more. Call us today for an estimate, 912-496-4528. West Folkestone Auto Supply is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. For all of your auto and big truck needs, go by and see Sammy and his staff today. They have everything from lawnmower blades to parts for big rigs and heavy equipment. CarQuest Folkestone Auto Supply is located at 4439 2nd Street in Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your parts and accessories, it's CarQuest Folkestone. Go Indians!
For nearly 20 years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
That guy.
Welcome back. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I can turn it down.
No, go. I'm good. I'll get you next time.
Oh, okay. Welcome back, y'all. 11-6 and a wild one over here at Indian Field. Sammy?
All right, leading off for the Indians here in the 6th will be Griffin Thomas, followed by Hayes Johnson and Ethan Crawford. Six runs on 9 hits for the Bulldogs. 11 runs on 7 hits for the Indians. Indians committed 3 errors. Bulldogs committed 1. Number 5, Talon Tarbox, still on the mound for the Bulldogs. He came in back in the 5th inning. Griffin Thomas lead it off. First pitch to him is high, 1-0. One new pitch is low, 2-0. 3-0. Ball 4. So 4 straight balls by Tarbuck. Give the Indians a runner at first, with nobody out. And we're going to have a trip to the mound by Coach White. Nobody would been warming up in the Indians' bullpen. Tarbox is going to go toward the dugout, and we're going to have a pitching change, I believe. New pitcher for the Bulldogs is going to be number 20, Gage Williford.
What you think, boss?
Got a pitching change. Number 20, Gage Williford to come on and pitch for the Bulldogs. Indians will have a runner at first with nobody out.
If nothing else, there has not been a dull moment in this game.
No, it hasn't. All right, Williford has finished his warm-up tosses, and we're ready to go. And I'll bring up Hayes Johnson. Hayes has been hit by a pitch twice, walked once, and scored 2 runs. That's a balk and no call by the official.
That's a balk, ain't it?
Yeah. If you're going to face, you got to step off first. That's a no call. Throw to first, runner back safe. Pitch to Hayes. Throw down to second. So Griffin at second now, nobody out. 0-1 on Johnson. Outside, 1-1.
1-1.
One pitch. Breaking ball in first strike, 1-2. Slow curveball by Williford. One, two, another breaking ball. That's going to be foul. That one hit off.
Foul ball?
Yep, off Johnson's bat.
It's a hot 52 degrees out here right now.
I think it feels more like 32.
It was spring this weekend.
Runner going from second. Pitch is outside. Throw down to third. Runner safe. So Griffin is still third. He'll be there with nobody out. 2-2 count on Hayes Johnson. 2-2. Swung on hit high in the air over towards second. Carey drifting back, makes the catch. We're going to have a tag at third. And Thomas will be safe at the plate. So give Hayes an RBI. One out. One run in. That's going to bring up Ethan Crawford. Ethan hit a big 2-run homer back in the second. Struck out in the fourth and was hit by a pitch and scored back in that big fifth inning for the Indians.
One and one, I think. 2-0. I thought he called that a strike.
1-1.
1-1. That's what I thought. All right.
1-1. Curve down low. 2-1. Two-one, pitches low, 3-1. Three-one is hit over toward the first base dugout, out of play.
Okay.
Three-two pitch to Crawford. Swung on a grounder toward third. Fielded by the third baseman on the first in time. Right, number 2. That's a new third baseman for the Bulldogs. Let's see if I can get you who that is. Kason Griffin, number 7, over at third now for the Bulldogs. Garrett Vickers at the plate now for the Indians. 2 down. 1 run in. Swung on and hit foul down the right side.
Well, we're headed to Lakeland Friday. It's going to be a night, ain't it?
Piston Vickers low. Curveball down low, 2-2. Two pitch, swung on and chopper right back in the middle. Cook overfields and he lost it. And that'll be an infield single for Garrett Vickers. Aston Cook made a great play on the ball and transfer from glove to his hand. He lost it. And Vickers is safe at first. That'll bring up number 5, Isaiah Baker. Baker had a big 2-out, 3-run scoring double back in the 5th inning.
Excuse me.
Throw to first, runner back safe. Pitch is swung and hit back out towards short. On the first in time. For round number 3.
What's called, boss man? 3 outs?
Coach Marshman wants to say the first baseman pulled his bag over there, but that's 3 down. But the Indians get 1 here in the 6th. Go to the top of 7th. They lead at 12-6.
We're headed to the 7th, but I got to say, I thought he pulled his foot.
Yeah.
He did. But, hey, it's that kind of night, right? We'll be right back. Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Four Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and we'll assist you with any floral need at. Welcome back to Indian Field. Indians just need 3 outs and don't allow more than 6 runs, more than 5 runs.
All right, leading off for the Bulldogs here in the 7th will be number 9, Caden Cook, followed by Grant Gano and Ashton Cook, the first 3 for the Bulldogs. Ethan Crawford still on the mound for the Indians. First pitch, up and in, 1-0. Pitch, low, 2-0.
It just about has to be right down the middle, doesn't it? Tonight.
Swung on, hit out here to the center. Walters over to his right and makes the catch for out number 1.
I thought we were going to have a collision out here.
That'll bring up number 15, Grant Gano. Gano has 2 singles and scored twice. And flew out to left field. 2 out of 3.
Oh, 1-0.
Two and 0. Three and 0. Ashlyn Cook on deck. Ball 4. So 1 out walk. That'll bring up Ashton Cook. Ashton singled in the first, was stranded at third. Had a 2 RBI single and scored in the third and flew out to left back in the 5th. First pitch is swung on a miss. 1-1 pitch. Hit over toward third. Knocked down by Cole, but he couldn't make the play, and the ball's going to roll out in the short left field. And the Bulldogs will have runners at first and second now. We'll score that a hit. So first and second, 1 out. That'll bring in number 5, Talon Tarbox. Tarbox is 2 out of 3, single, doubled, and grounded out to the first baseman back in the third. Cook at first, Gano at second. Pitch to Tarbox. Out. Oh, caught strike, 0-1. Swung on, hit out towards second. Knocked down by Crawford. Over to first. Right number 2. I thought that ball was going to get through, but Ethan made a good play of knocking it down and get the out. So 2 down now. Runners at second and third. That'll bring up number 23, Stone Carey. Carey, 1 out of 3, had a double back in the third inning. First pitch is high. Two and 0. In for a strike. 2-1. It's been a long ball game. It's been a long ball game. 3 hours almost.
It's been something.
2-1. Hit high over toward third. Cole near the bag. Makes the catch at route number 3. And that's your ball game. Indians win it. The final. Indians 12. Bulldogs 6.
You know the 2 happiest people in this complex are that this game's over right now?
The 2 umpires.
Those 2 umpires, I guarantee you they're headed to the exit.
Yep.
Thank you for watching. Hey, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here's Sammy Hendricks with a post-game wrap-up.
All right, for the Bulldogs, 6 runs on 12 hits. They committed 2 errors. 6 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. I'm pretty sure the losing pitcher, if I've got it figured right, is going to be number 23, Stone Carey. He was on the mound when the Indians scored those 8 runs. For the Indians, 12 runs on 8 hits and 1 error. 12 runs, 8 hits and 1 error. Winning pitcher will be number 1, Ethan Crawford. Indians win it 12-6 in a great ball game.
What'd you think, man? That was a wild one. That 5th inning was crazy.
Hey, it was crazy. I mean, there was a lot of controversial plays. It could have went either way on both sides of the ball. You know, the Bulldogs got the momentum. The first couple of innings, they had a big lead, a lead there. Indians were trailing, had that big 5th inning where they scored 8 runs, took the lead, and it was all over from there.
I'm looking forward to Friday night. That's going to be wild over there in Lanier County.
Oh, yeah. 2 games.
We'll see y'all Friday next time on CSN. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great night. You Lanier County folks, y'all drive safe.